Hi everyone, Chris here. Just going to give you guys a look at what I've been doing the past couple of weeks with my layout, and in the spare time I get here and there. I've been working on the ground cover in my maintenance yard that I pretty much been working on this whole area for, I don't know, past month or so now. And, you know, it's coming along. I use a lot of different ground covers here, some Woodland Scenics. I even go as far as to get, you know, natural gravel or sand or whatever. I sift it out and use that as my base once I put a layer of Elmer's glue down on the table here, and then I start my process from there. You know, adding you know, some ground covers, some different earth ground cover and burnt grass and the different fine stuff, and then work my way up from there. Over here in front of the engine house, I don't know how well you could tell, but I left that bare. I just painted it to resemble concrete, because I noticed like even down in New Haven at the yard down in New Haven where the maintenance facility is, the whole yard is all like gravel and processed, but when you get up by the maintenance facility there, it's you know, it's all concrete pads outside. I guess so if they're working on something outside, you know, they could place the ladders and don't have to worry about digging into the ground, or, you know, tools getting buried in the ground or anything like that. You know, the jacks, whatever they're using, you know, stuff that would give you problems if you weren't on a hard surface. So, you know, but it's coming along. It's getting there. I'm pretty happy with it. Another thing I did was I painted these walls here, and I don't know what, I didn't really secure them or finish the ground cover out behind them. I'm probably going to run some lichen along the back here and up against the wall, and but this is actually comes off, so I'm still debating, because this is my access panel. This lifts out. I had it held with cabinet magnets, and it pulls right out, and I could get to all the wiring underneath there as a result of that. And so this here, the jury's still out whether I'm going to cut it right here where the seam is and just glue it down, or just maybe Velcro it and be able to pull it off at will and pull my panel off without messing everything up. Same here. I did the same around the bridges. I started painting this one up already, and you know, just coming along there. Didn't get to this side yet. This is still the way the Pensy block comes from Scenic Express, so, but we'll get to that side when we get to that side, I suppose. Try to give you a look from another angle of what I did here. Back there, I created a little meadow or something, I suppose you could call it, behind the end of the maintenance yard, you know, between the main lines and the maintenance shed there, and just been chipping at it. Over there I made a rail crossing also. I don't know if we, oh well, yeah, we made a rail crossing there, and I took some balsa wood and put it between the tracks, used that core board to make my grade to get up into the yard. And then on the other side I took some balsa wood too, and I etched it with a pencil and painted it to kind of give it the illusion of, like, you know, there's planks. It's a bunch of planks put together, sort of like what I did on the extension of the platform down there. Another thing I did was I started adding a few people around here and there. You know, those gas station attendants, they came with that gas station, so I finally decided to place them around there. And I used some of that, oh shoot, I don't know whose it is. It's some kind of tacky glue. I don't know if Woodlands or one of them put it out. And I guess it's supposed to be easy if you want to move stuff. I put this guy coming out of the barber shop over here, and and a couple people are on that platform over there, and what else? Just there's another shot in the yard and that grade crossing I did over there. My little freight station. I got a few people to put in there. I didn't get to that yet. Yeah, and that's what it's looking like from this side over here. Yeah, and there's a couple passengers waiting for you know, people waiting for the train to roll through, and I guess the person who oversees you know, the train coming in and make sure everybody boards and gets on and off the train safely or whatever. Ticket tender, I don't know. I don't know if we call him a conductor because he ain't on the train, so I don't know what to call him. The dude, I guess. That's the dude. Now, another thing I was working on this weekend, and I'll tell you what, I ran into some problems with it, and maybe someone could give me a suggestion or a comment on what to maybe help me solve my problem here. I wound up tearing a lot of this section apart here to put in a block section up here too, and back down to the bridge, and I put them crossing gates in. They're Lionel. They're pretty nice. They flash, the arms come down and stuff. And problem I'm running into is I wired it up the way they say to, and when I wired the main line, this loop here, the outer loop, and I did the inner loop for my block section, running the yellow wires to create my block, you know, put a separation in the track in both ends, so there wasn't no connection to create the block, you know. And what was going on with it is I hooked the block section up, and it would drop both arms, you know. It would drop both arms and they would stay down, you know, and something was grounding out causing them to do that. So I started investigating and digging into it and all, and pulling stuff apart and making a mess, getting aggravated. And I think it's I narrowed it down to, I think it's the switches up there. I think the way they're set up, I was looking at one that isn't installed on the layout just to look at it, and the wire connectors on it jump to the outside, I mean from the inside rail to the outside rail to make its ground contact, and I think that's throwing everything off. So what I did was I got a couple infrared units. I didn't play with them yet, the ITADs or whatever they are MTH puts out, but I started here. I put these Z stuff, I had a couple sets of these, and tried wiring them up to create an infrared signal that when the train rolls through, you know, the light changes and the gate arms would drop, and still again they drop down and that's it. So I don't know if anybody's had this problem or run into something like that. Like I said, I didn't try working with the actual ITAD. Well, actually I did. I tried bench testing them before I even brought them to the layout, and I just couldn't get them to work right. With, you know, maybe they're not compatible with these, or maybe I'm doing something wrong. I mean, it seems pretty basic. You got a hotter ground and then your yellow lead to, you know, to act as the trigger, you know, relay, whatever they call it. I don't know the technical term, but it just seems, you know, I run into a stumbling block here and kind of stuck on that. So for now, I just disconnected them and got them there. Although I left these Z signals up, Z stuff, and left them up here. They're pretty cool. They switch back and forth with the one. I got another one installed by the bridge there, and that I was hoping would solve my problem, but you know, didn't happen that way. So, you know, one more thing, I want to thank all you guys for all your comments and feedback, and you know, all you guys that joined my channel and stuff. That really means a lot to me, you know. it's great. I try to answer each and every one of you when I get a chance. I'm usually pretty busy with work and all, but I really do appreciate you guys, all the positive stuff you're giving me. And like I said, if anybody has had this problem or has a solution for me to try, I tried a few different things that I thought made sense that would work, and to no avail. So, with that, once again, thank you all. And I'm going to try to run the trains a little bit for a little while for you.